Okay, so I should have that set up. I'm not sure what the hell it really does, but I mean, I guess we'll find out. But no, so I have actually done this a couple of times before, funnily enough. The first when it first came out, then it had an update a couple of years back.
Your memories are fading even now.
Oh wait, I should be fucking
of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more. These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds. The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
Okay, it's at a point where it's not going to progress me, because I just realized I didn't actually change my my fucking directory. Ooh, bit of frame drop there. Okay. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. Keeps going on, we'll worry about it. You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. Or of greed and the leader. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking in a large tree and arguing among themselves. Move closer to eavesdropped.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry. You will soon understand the nuances.
Oh, I probably should. I started reading and then I didn't. Whatever. Why don't we just jump out and stab him? One retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts, but drop a corpse on the Royal Road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you've even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now quiet, here they come. Free of toil, you soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. The thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandish. Give us all your food. So yeah, 3 options. Leap to the farmers' defense, offer to help the farmers, warning them that won't be for free, help the thieves with their extortion. We're just gonna leap to the farmer's defense. You draw your weapon with practiced skill. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this, and I'll meet you when you're done. Okay, so I may need to adjust the sound for this. It's looking like it's a little loud on your guys' side. In fact, it should probably be a little loud on my end. Ah. So the combat is nothing that crazy. fucking standard Arkham Knight type combat, really. Or Assassin's Creed, really. There are definitely challenging enemies you can run into. These aren't it. I honestly shouldn't have taken any damage there, but Farmers fumble in their haversacks in gratitude. You got this, I believe in you, a little. I mean, this is one of the games where I have actually played it a lot before. Fuck, one sec. Thank you, adventurer. I'm sure after they took our food, they would have taken our lives as well. Untrue, they wouldn't have. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. You consume one food. Their leader must have it. You set to your feet, determined to find him. A friend in need. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulder. Now, from within my sack I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could, if there wasn't a blooming great hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the bridge. A new plan then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. I think in this case we actually want the sword? Actually no, that's northerners. Corrupted enemies. So no, we'll just go with the sword. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. You can change equipment in the inventory. Which I'm pretty sure that comes up a lot, and I hope I don't repeat it, because I probably will.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. So, a fun little thing about these cards is that they are not random, is the best way to put it. When it shuffles, you can actually follow that card if your eyes are good enough. Sometimes my eyes are. When it starts getting into like the hyper fast shuffling, I've got no fucking chance. But yeah, this is one of the games that isn't really chance. If you don't watch the shuffling, it is a chance game, but as I was saying about me not being able to follow them sometimes, but yeah, there's a lot of things in this that are presented as games of chance, but you can game them.
Or at least started it all for you.
Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Whoever heard of a thief talking about fair shares, spits one. You turn up and boss us around. We barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed someone. Days! The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble." Tell him gold cannot replace the amulet he stole. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation. Never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. Give us your stuff or we'll stab you up, growls one of them. You consider your options. Die! Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, I think this is definitely a little out on your guys' end. With the battle resolved, the thief's leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. The name is Malacalypse? I think that's how you would say that, Malacalypse? Bard extraordinaire, his smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender. Wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with these thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look, he pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hands. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh? Malacalypse says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So which one is yours? I don't know. But what do you reckon, Will? Bird? Egypt? Narnia? Or grass? Like, I'm definitely leaning towards Banania. I mean, honestly, is it even a question? Banania. The lion amulet, that suits you. Very similar facial structures. Say, you know what? I'm lonely, you're lonely, we should work together. You have befriended Malacalypse the Trickster. We should probably get to know one another. Seeing... Oh. Message, give me one sec. Banania! Okay. We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're going to be friends for life, Malacalypse says. Tell me, where are you from? Good question, I don't remember. The land of Narnia, my friend. So this is kind of like the character creation. So yeah, we're from Narnia. I don't know. I'm just gonna close my eyes, look away, and spam left click. Oh wait, no, that didn't work, damn it. Okay. There we go, that's the one we're going with. I'm pretty sure the hairstyles in this are very limited. I don't know, we'll go with that, there we go. I don't know. There we go. Okay, hopefully after this I can actually adjust the settings. From Sutherland, eh? You don't say. Good swords from Sutherland. Very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean, we, friend, owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Maya Bridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malcalypse eyes a petty a pretty trader hiking up the road. So it'd be best if you get the gold and I meet you there. Yeah, Malcalypse is the best of friend, as you can tell. Now, I'll quickly adjust the audio. Because yeah, it was definitely hitting the limiter while in the I'll just move this down there and then I'll like move up the music and move the voice up a little bit. And yeah, let me know how that goes. Because yeah, it was definitely pushing against the limiter when I was getting into combat. So I definitely think that was a bit on the high side. Arm wrestling. You enter a competition of strength at a fair.
Your reward will come in time.
I probably should have waited for him to finish talking, yeah? Anyway, you enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats. These ones you can't really cheat. This is another one that I think you could cheat. Like, if you wait for the dice to be in specific spots, but I don't know enough to be able to tell you. I just throw the dice. That's it, I throw dice. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings, then cartwheels out the door. God damn it, Roland, you show off.
The roads have become even more deadly.
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? I'm just gonna go assist because this is one of the ones I know how it turns out if I fail this roll. Oh, I'm actually kind of sad we succeeded. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. 5 gold. Free food. You thank the woman and continue on your way. Deep water. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band.
What is it you're thinking of?
For a blight. You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself to the mercies of the river below.
Fall into the waters beneath.
I'm just gonna stand and fight. You ready your weapon? Yeah, it's still ending up really, really loud while it's going through that load. For the first time you come across enemies or equipment, it does a screen like this. By the way. Inflicted. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Okay. Still, these are all pretty basic enemies. So I dropped a bit more frames as well, but that's fine, as long as it's not too many. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you can search the bodies for anything useful. 1 equipment from 2. I will take the shield.
A simple defense. You can do better given time.
And some gold.
Carnival.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration.
Tales for children.
I really need to pay attention when he's talking. I keep fucking talking over him. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizardman. Ask locals what's going on. A friendly stable hand explains, in a bygone age, our town was beset by half men, half lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beasts for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. He smiles warmly at the festivities. We honor the warrior like this. The statue is filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it to bits with a club. You're welcome to join us, and you may keep whatever falls out. A lot of ones like this are actually a reference to the first game. This one, I can't remember if it is or not. I know there's a couple of others that are direct pokes back to the first game. The parade ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you would like a turn. Fuck yeah, why not? That one. Huge success. Maybe I shouldn't do this much talking. Nah, fuck it. You bring the club down with a thunderous crack that silences the crowd. As the statue splits open, they erupt into a boisterous roar. Coins and sweets flow freely from the huge cavity you created. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. You scramble to gather the bounty that you unleashed. Would you like to try to gather some more? Yes. Before you can gather anything, a young child shovels the bounty into a basket and scampers off. With your turn over, you leave.
Here we come to the end
Dead
of the
drop. You arrive at Maya Bridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon.
I dare say.
You find Malcalypse perusing a selection of cheeses by the market. Ah, if it isn't my good friend the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignes has arranged to meet us at the graveyard. Yeah, why not? You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for easy body disposal. Vignes greets Malcalypse with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all, and with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. Vignes cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malcalypse, convince me. What's to stop me cutting off your head today? You reveal your gold as Malcalypse scrounges in his pockets for some too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignes's feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. That's our deal done, Malcalypse says, worry obvious in his voice. No need for any further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal, Vignes grins. You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. Bum, bum, bum. So these guys can be really fucking annoying. Oh, not him specifically, but his type of enemy. Vignes the Crazed. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. Because yeah, this is another one of those games where, you know, like, your early bosses end up becoming just regular fucking mobs. He's one of them, which is an anarchist. And yeah, they are very, very fucking disruptive. Between throwing bombs, they also do a fire breath, which is, both of them are really quite annoying. Fuck. Got greedy. Whoops. Whoops, I started attacking the wall. Take that wall. Okay. Malcolip scratches his chin thoughtfully. It seems you could do with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy. Like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. Malcolips.
Well done. You've cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
For completing the Fool, I got the Cardinal Blade and Bastion of Purification, both items. I got Encounters Market Thief, Tarts, Pies, and Exotic Lies, Fork in the Road, and the Arm Wrestling. For befriending Malcolips, I got Malcolips's Problem and the Trickster. What one was this for? Oh, Shadow Beasts entered the realm, A Friend in Need, The Peasant's Son, 2 encounters.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
Bam, bam, bam. Now the other thing is, which I'll just quickly switch to my Be Right Back screen. Okay. So the Twitch portion of it should be in.
Nothing here is coincidence.
I don't actually know what it
The
does.
answer to every question is an account.